And breaking now at 7, Hurricane Melissa plowing through the Caribbean. This is a live look at conditions right now across Jamaica. The storm already being blamed for at least 7 deaths. I'm Tracy Hutchins.
And I'm Blair Miller. First Alert meteorologist Patrick Pete is tracking Melissa's current path. So how's it looking, Patrick?
Yeah, well, you know, the eye is now emerging off the northern coast of Jamaica, and it's actually maintained a decent amount of energy with it. We've lost the eye per se, but the center is now moving off the coast. Wind sustained at 145 miles per hour as of the 5 o'clock update. Is moving to the north-northeast at about 8 miles per hour. And you can kind of see that this is making a beeline towards folks that are in Cuba. They are under a hurricane warning there as they're expecting a major hurricane, potentially a Cat 4 storm at landfall through the early morning hours. And we all know that those early morning landfalls, overnight landfalls, are the worst. In the daytime, you can at least see what's happening. A lot of times it's very scary. I don't know if you've been in a hurricane, but if you can hear what's going on outside, but you can't really see anything in the yard or out the window, which you shouldn't be looking out the window, quite frankly. But as a kid, I did it myself. And so I understand the intrigue, but it's very dangerous when it happens overnight. This will emerge back into the Atlantic Ocean and interact with the Bahamas, potentially making a third landfall on one of the islands. And a lot of the data suggesting that we're going to maintain major hurricane status. Category 3 winds will be possible as this moves towards the Bahamas Wednesday morning into the afternoon, and then making a beeline towards Bermuda, an island that has seen several storms already move very close to the vicinity and bring some impacts to them. Unfortunately, they're buckling down for a third potential impact. Here's a look at our in-house model and what it's doing with the winds here. And you're looking at these pinks to blues here. That's going to be what we're considering major hurricane winds moving into portions of Cuba at around 2 a.m. in the morning, and then eventually emerging and then intensifying again. The water untapped. We haven't seen many tropical systems in this area. So 85 to 90 degree sea surface temperatures going to allow this system to explode and maintain major hurricane status as it lifts off towards the north, not to mention bring significant rainfall. Now, we have our own rain to deal with, and quite frankly, the system that's moving our way tomorrow is why we will not be impacted by this system. But it is prompting a First Alert weather day. We'll have more on the timing of tomorrow's rain chance coming up in just a few minutes.